Matt Kaufman is the chief security officer of Roblox. That means that this guy is responsible for securing the platform as well as making decisions on security. Unfortunately, this guy, in my opinion, is not doing a good job. In fact, I'd argue he's doing a horrendous job, a disastrous job even. Today I will explain why I feel like Matt Kaufman needs to resign, and overall explain why this man is doing such a horrendous job trying to keep Roblox safe. Let's get into this. Matt Kaufman is supposed to be the security officer of Roblox, a platform where users can make games and people of all ages play. Recently, he made a post on Roblox's blog taking a stance against vigilante groups on August 7, 2025, stating that they are in fact acting in ways that could be harmful to others both on and off our platform. A day after this blog post was created, Schlepp, a popular Roblox creator who has been able to get 6 child arrested, was sent to cease and desist from Roblox, stating that while Roblox acknowledges your stated intentions may be to protect children, and while it recognizes the serious nature of online mandatory behavior, your methods, including failing to immediately report suspicious activity to Roblox through proper channels, are actively interfering with Roblox's established safety protocols, and critically, are exposing Roblox's users to increased risk. Schlepp uploaded a video debunking these claims, stating that he did reach out to Roblox, even sending evidence to their headquarters.
Literally felt so lost at trying to get the attention of Roblox regarding these predators. I've created binders with all the chat logs, and I've sent it to their headquarters in San Mateo, California.
This sparked a ton of outrage and backlash against Roblox, because not only did it make it look like Roblox was extremely incompetent, but it was also just debunked by Schlepp, and Roblox looked like they were lying through this cease and desist. What I don't see a lot of people talk about in this situation though, is that Schlepp's most recent video about catching a predator was in July 24th, exactly 2 weeks before this new vigilante blog post was created, and 15 days before he received his cease and desist. After Schlepp's video came out against Roblox, a ton of outrage came out against the company, and many new things about the higher-ups of Roblox came out. One of them being that Matt Kaufman sold more than $800,000 worth of his stock on Roblox the same day the blog post regarding vigilantes was released, which many speculate that Matt Kaufman allegedly knew how bad the repercussions of the blog post was going to be. Many speculated that Matt Kaufman allegedly also planned to drop the blog post when the stock sale finalized, which I'm not going to say is 100% certain, but it is worth speculating, and it is also extremely coincidental. Following this, the whole Schlepp vs Roblox drama hits the fan, and then on August 13th, Matt Kaufman issues another statement, pretty much doubling down on their stance on vigilantes, basically stating that vigilantes refuse to reach out to Roblox, even though Schlepp debunked this already, and stating that what vigilantes were doing was breaking Roblox's rules and policies by moving the conversations off platform, which Schlepp also debunked.
Most of the chat logs are on Discord, and they're accusing me of getting people off of platform onto different social media sites.
He also stated that these vigilante groups were not giving the information to Roblox until videos or social media posts release, which was disproven again by both Schlepp and Jidion.
But you won't ban them until the video drops. So if anything, you guys are the ones that are putting your users at even more risk, because when we send you guys all the evidence, you wait for the video to drop where it's like, okay, our hands are tied, now we got to do something about it.
Matt Kaufman also outrageously stated that these vigilante groups were similar to actual predators because, quote unquote, similar to actual predators, they often impersonated minors, actively approached other users, then tried to lead them to other platforms to have sexually explicit conversations. What the actual f***? Like, first off, Matt Kaufman, law enforcement also does the same thing when they do sting operations against predators. They use a decoy. So saying this also means that law enforcement is breaking your terms of use. Like, what the actual f***? Yeah, this response came with a huge amount of backlash, and it was complete garbage. This put a lot of eyes on Matt Kaufman and Roblox in general, because the response was genuinely not good. So horrific that content creators vocally stated that it was garbage. A lot more backlash started happening, and then Matt Kaufman released a dev forum post on his Roblox account, RBX Rocketman, and it was also complete ass. He basically explains that they are trying to take a stance against sexual content, but then also stating that social hangout games designed for activities with bedrooms and bathrooms should be locked to users with ID verified 17+. First off, just delete these games, bro. And then second off, 17 plus is such a weird number to just make it. Roblox would then state that they were considering making these games exclusive to users 18 plus, which is a much better step, but just delete the games, dude. This still came with backlash, rightfully so. And then on August 15th, Roblox released a YouTube video with Matt Kaufman as one of the hosts, and my god, this guy made himself look even worse. First off, he kept trying to self-glaze and say that Roblox was really trying to make the platform safer with AI, that vigilantes kept trying to move the predators to other off-platform sites.
And then what they're doing is they're trying to move the conversation as quickly as possible to other platforms that don't have the type of monitoring and policies that Roblox has.
And that these vigilantes were reporting these predators to law enforcement first before Roblox.
They would then video, they would report to the police, and then only after would they let Roblox know.
Why would you not contact law enforcement first before catching these predators? And second off, Roblox doesn't even do shit and was debunked multiple times before this YouTube video dropped.
I've created binders with all the chat logs, and I've sent it to their headquarters in San Mateo, California.
Matt Kaufman was also claiming that evidence that was collected on other platforms like screenshots could be faked due to quote-unquote generative AI content.
And people say, well, gee, like, look, it's my screenshot. Like, why don't you trust me? I just took the screenshot. I'm sending it to you. But I would say, especially in today's world of generative AI content, you could imagine what might happen if we started acting on evidence that was presented to us that's collected on somebody else's platform. And we can't do that. That would be a significant risk to the community, and a significant risk in particular to the most popular people on the community who end up being targets of this type of activity.
Not only does it make it seem like they were basically calling Schlepp a liar because the screenshots of the conversations of the predator were collected on different platforms, but overall just makes them seem super incompetent. He also kept stating the amount of users on the platform, the amount of chat messages and voice chat, and just keeps talking about their numbers. And he's done this for a majority of the responses that he himself wrote, which just makes it seem like they're just trying to boast their numbers. He also oddly said that content on other platforms calling out the inappropriate games was ironic because the fact that people are sharing that content on other platforms was not moderated, and that Roblox sets a high standard for what is acceptable content and what shouldn't be on the platform.
But I would say it's a little bit ironic that that type of content is often shared on social media and video sharing platforms and not moderated there. And so I think that really speaks to the fact that we hold ourselves to a very high standard when it comes to our policies around what is acceptable content and behavior on the policy. And we believe we really do stand out in the industry in how restrictive we are and how important we think it is to keep this type of content off the platform.
Which not only sounded like they were thinking highly of themselves, but remember the phrase, how restrictive we are and how important we think it is to keep this content off the platform. Remember that for our next segment. This is the part of the video where I call out Matt Kaufman's incompetence and lack of action against these games. On the same day that the disastrous YouTube video came out, Green Lego Cats tweeted out, "Was told Roblox's chief safety officer Matt Kaufman, RBX Rocketman, has some interesting badges in his inventory. These show he has visited the following experiences: Pilchero outfits, closed off condo game in Roblox's The Hatch event, Dollhouse RP, full of info sharing, age play, dating, etc. Teddy's largest condo, banned, 76 million visit dating game. He has a Halloween 2024 badge that was only available for a limited time. Your sus roommate, which was banned. Suggestive AI girlfriend game with a sus ending. Real meat, Omega/Tinder-ass game that often saw dating and predatory behavior occur." Now, first of all, I want to clarify that I am no way saying that Matt Kaufman enjoys these games or is a fan of these games and has joined them because he likes them. I am in no way saying that, not at all. What I will say is that he has joined these games, which most of them have badges that say when you join, and left without doing anything about them. A few of these games were actually made by Teddy, and according to Guamgo, the games weren't taken down until months after he gained the badges. An example is Your Sus Roommate.
Another game is Catalina Says Hi. Kaufman joined on July 1st, 2023, meaning he got that badge on that exact date. Yet the game wasn't banned until April 24th, 2024. Again, almost a year later.
First off, how the hell do you not see the thumbnail of the game or the game name that was literally called Your Sus Roommate and not take it down? The icon literally is a fucking Roblox character that is blushing and has heart eyes. It doesn't take someone with fucking 120 IQ to understand what this game is referencing to. So this guy literally joined this game, saw the name, and said, "Nah, I'm not gonna do anything about it." The game was taken down in April 2024, almost a year after he joined and gained the badge. Am I not the only one that thinks this is incompetent as They literally got banned after backlash. If the fucking chief safety officer, the highest rank in the Roblox safety department, is fucking looking at the thumbnails, joining the games, and getting badges, leaving, and not doing anything, even though there have been multiple reports about these games, that is the most insane levels of incompetence I've ever seen. And clearly he is not doing a good job, and I think he needs to resign. Matt Kaufman, I think you need to resign. Every single day that passes, you either open your mouth and make yourself and Roblox look worse than it already does, or have something come out that shows your levels of incompetence. If there was a word to describe you, it would be incompetent. The fact that you literally saw the thumbnail, joined and did nothing until the game got shut down way later shows your insane levels of incompetence. You can claim that Roblox is thriving with millions of monthly users and quadrillions or more billions of chat and hours of voice chats, but when you yourself state that vigilante groups are acting similar to actual predators because of the way they use decoys to fucking catch predators, you are incompetent. And you need to resign. You are not doing a good job. Simple as that. Multiple complaints over the years have been made regarding those bathroom simulator games, and nothing has been done until the backlash was too much to handle and damage control was needed. I'll let Guam go finish off this section.
The first step Roblox should be taking here is simple. Matt Kaufman needs to resign. If the chief safety officer, the guy at the very top of the chain, can spend over a year collecting badges in condo games without shutting them down, then clearly he doesn't know how to moderate anything.
Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and leave a like and a sub. I wanted to make this video since yesterday because the more I kept thinking about it, the more I was like, wow, this guy is not cut out for it. And when the badges part of Kaufman came out, I knew I needed to make a video on why he really needs to resign. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and shout out my channel members. Shout out Cleo for getting the highest tier, and shout out I Like Potatoes and Blue Archive for also getting the highest tier. Anyways guys, I'll see you guys in the next video, and goodbye.